go. Hey, everybody. We are back and we are better than ever. This is All Roads Lead to with Al and Jayné. I'm Al.
I'm Jayné.
And we are again glad to be back with you. This is the second of our live episodes. So again, we want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone and welcome you to All Roads Lead to with Al and Jayné. And we are calling this the place where we talk about the people, the places, and the passions that have impacted us along the road of life. How you doing?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling full. It's been a good day. Nice and relaxed and laid back.
Yes, it's been a good day. And let me tell you, I don't know about you all, but we had a great meal. Not just a good meal. We had a great meal. I mean, I think we got an all-timer here.
Really? I mean, when the children say it's one of the best, our daughter said this was one of the best that she can remember. I'm feeling very grateful.
Yes. And so this is episode number 4, All Roads Lead to Thanksgiving, part 2. And so we are here. We had another live episode earlier today. I had a great time. I had an enjoyable time. That episode, if you're watching this live, and even if you're listening to it, it's already up on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and on our YouTube channel. So again, thank you to everyone who is tuning in and watching us on Facebook and on Twitter right now. It's just good to be with everybody today.
Yeah, this has been great. It's our first time going live like this, and so it's been fun. Got to do it again.
Yes,
definitely. Yes. Yeah. So we did okay on that first game.
Yeah, we did all right on that first game. Yeah, the Texans, they came and took care of business on the road in Detroit. So we got that.
41-25.
Got that. Yes, 41-25.
Deshaun Watson balled out. He had like 4 touchdowns. 318 yards passing. So that was a good outing for them.
Yeah, so we got that one right.
And I'm wearing your colors.
Okay, you are.
Redskins or the Washington football team, get it right. The Washington football team is up as we speak.
Yes, so it's in progress. So we're gonna pull them through on the rest of this. But the defense has been looking good. The offense has held their own, and then Dallas is just Dallas. So I mean, to all the Dallas fans out there, you all know who you are. In the words of Dennis Green, you were who we thought you were, and all. So a good day, enjoyable time, fun time that we've had today. Great meal, and it's really part of what makes Thanksgiving a Thanksgiving. It's the combination of the food and of the people. Now, if you would rather have one or the other, which would you rather have?
Ooh, I feel like they go together because good food without good company is a little lonely, and good company without good food is a little disappointing. But I guess I would go with good. I think good company, good family.
Okay.
You can find good food at some point.
Yeah, so, definitely you can. Definitely you can. And so we've had a whole lot of experiences with food and family on Thanksgiving. You want to share some of
I guess we could go. I guess we'll end with the best.
Okay.
So we'll start with some of our not so great.
Well, when we first got married, we were living in Michigan away from family on both sides and everything.
Yeah.
And it was a tight schedule because of a whole lot of things we had going on. So we couldn't travel that year. And so, again, this is our first Thanksgiving, as a married couple.
Western Michigan, cold and snowy.
Yes. Western Michigan, cold, snowy, gray, overcast.
Very gray.
And so we decided kind of just to stay home. And we said, well, hey, we won't worry about doing anything. We'll just go out to eat.
Yeah, because we had a few invites, but we felt like we're going to be party crashers, kind of like that little sad couple that didn't get it, can't really pull it together. So a little pity on us. So we didn't want to be the party crashers. And we thought we could just go out to eat. We were in a college area and we went to another college area, which was a little more populated. We thought we'd have more options.
Yes.
But it was a little sleepy.
Oh man, everything was shut down. Nothing was open
was rough.
then. So yeah, that was something else then. Yeah.
We had meager supplies at home.
Yes.
We were feeling pretty isolated.
Yes.
That was rough.
And especially when we called our family and found out what they were doing, what they were eating, and they were just kind of pouring it on, rubbing it in with what they had. So that was our first and original.
It was a lot we had a lot of gratitude, not a lot of food.
Very grateful. Yes, very grateful.
Yeah.
Another Thanksgiving was a time when we hosted.
Right.
That was another interesting time.
That one was interesting. That one I was super excited because this was our first time hosting. We're having family come from all over. My mom was there. She was going to make her like infamous homemade sweet potato rolls.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot to look forward to. But I started feeling overwhelmed because I just want to be sure everybody was comfortable. We had enough space. We were still like furnishing and getting things together. So it was a lot coming in at once. And so I remember saying, okay, we need to probably get like some folding tables, like some extra tables, and make some makeshift like tables because our main table wasn't going to accommodate everyone. And so you were just like, we are overdoing this.
Well, I don't know if I was saying so much overdoing as much as I thought what we had was good enough for who was coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I felt like when people came, they were like, oh, you're going to need more of this and that. And so then I was like, what are we going to do?
And so there I am on Thanksgiving morning. I think I went to Lowe's. I think they were open, either Lowe's. Yeah, I think it must have been Lowe's was open. I'm there buying tables, buying chairs on Thanksgiving morning.
We're on the phone. I'm like, what did you get? And you're getting tense with me. I'm getting tense with you. Yeah. It was super. I was thinking about your brother because he was on that run with you.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
That was the first and last time we hosted. It was a lot. It was a lot that we weren't going to repeat.
No. And then God bless them, we were able to host and accommodate people.
Yeah, it was good. The food was great.
The food was great.
And the family gathering I thought was fun.
Yes.
I don't know if we kept all of our attention. I don't know how well we mastered it, but I felt like we had a good time once it got going.
Yeah.
But it was just stressful for me.
Wow.
It was stressful.
Okay. But then the thing of it was we ended up having no leftovers. Yeah,
it was the case of the vapor.
Yes, we totally got cleaned out.
Turned around.
Totally
it was like a strategy.
Yes.
It's like there was food and there was no food.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then that was it. We had done it was a lot of work and we had nothing to show for it the next day.
Yeah.
It was like
absolutely nothing.
Vaporized.
Absolutely nothing to show for it the next day. So
one of our favorite
Yes.
Thanksgivings was at your cousin's. He was a great host.
And speaking of our cousin who was a great host, we have as a guest right now our cousin who is here with us to talk about. We got the one and only R. Pettis. What's going on, man?
Guys, how y'all doing? How y'all?
Good, man. We good. We're here talking about Thanksgiving, man.
Wow. I have had some very, very wonderful, unique Thanksgivings. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
With family. So it's been a good a show out. 1210 has been great when we had a lot. Well, I'm sorry for all of y'all that don't know. 1210.
Right. I was going to say 1210.
Yeah, 1210 is it's the family house. It's the family house in Philly where we all grew up. And when I say all, Scooter, my cousin Rod, everybody that is part of the Johnson family has been at 1210 and stayed at 1210 for a great time. So I've had some memorable Thanksgivings. One of them so first off, let's not go with memorable Thanksgivings. Let's go with what is a staple at a Johnson.
Oh, come on.
At a Johnson.
Okay, let's do it.
Number one, not in any particular order, but
no order.
Ambrosia.
Yes. Ambrosia has to be at a Johnson. Give me three, cuz.
Ambrosia. Number 2, roast beef.
Yes. Come through.
Yeah. Roast beef has to be.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you now, for the people who don't know, we have an aunt, Patricia Rock, great person. I don't know how she can make roast beef melt.
Right.
It stays on your fork,
Right.
Yes.
but it melts in your mouth. I've
Yes.
never,
Yes.
I've tried, and I'm not good enough. I
Yeah.
found out I'm not
Yeah.
good enough. Not good enough. So,
All right, number
that
three.
right there.
Number three.
Number three.
Deviled eggs, baby.
Yep.
That's true.
So,
Aunt Jackie puts those in.
deviled eggs have to be at. Now, here's the funny part. Turkey is optional.
It is.
It is always there, but it's not what people go for.
Yeah.
Now, although recently, Dwayne, you brought the fried turkey.
Fried turkey.
Yeah, you were the first to show.
Started, and even this time, I made a fried turkey in a greaseless fryer.
Wow.
Nice.
So we're trying to be healthy, trying to, get the beach body back. So
right.
But so we did a greaseless turkey, and turned out really well. Turned out very moist, very good. So fried turkeys they're in now, but
yes, they are.
Everybody in the family has a specialty. So
Yeah.
that's what I loved about 1210. And what's interesting, I talked to my mom today, and I said, do you know that every young person whose parents had a specialty, they can make the specialty?
Yeah.
And that's what's really funny. Now, mind you, I can't make Aunt Barbara's potato salad.
Yeah.
But Rod can.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, but Rod can do it.
Yes.
I can make broccoli casserole. Rod can.
That's
So it's a blessing. It's a blessing that the things were passed down. And I put on my Facebook, I said, hey, I got my mom back today because I had her grating cheese.
Yeah.
And because we used to get the government cheese. We got the government cheese, and she would, hey, you gonna grate all of this for this mac and cheese. You gonna grate it all. So today I had an opportunity to be like, Mom, see that cheese right there? Make that work, baby. Make that work. So
full circle.
It was a treat.
Dwayne, one of the best Thanksgiving memories I had, when this was, it had to be 82, 83. Everybody
came down.
1210. We were there for the weekend, homecoming at the church.
Right. Yeah.
We went out that night, Thanksgiving night, with your dad and his boys, and they were playing basketball.
Yes,
Dwayne,
I
that
remember.
Dwayne, that was one of the funnest, if I can use that word, Thanksgivings I ever had.
His dad was a baller.
I mean, come on. His dad played with Earl of Pearl Monroe.
Okay.
North Carolina A&T.
Yeah.
Totally guy. I mean, was headed to the pros. For real.
Yeah. I remember that because he was like, yo, let's go on. My dad didn't speak much. Yeah. So when he was like, yo, we're going to go run ball. Let's bring everybody. And he was just like, I was like, a word? Yeah. And they ran ball and they ran whoever they was playing. Because he was playing with ringers. Like, these guys had, they were ringers. So they went in there and they just shot the lights out of everything. So
I remember it was you, me, Greg, and a bunch of guys. He said, get in the car and everything. And we got that was one of, I mean, that is still in my memory bank right there.
That's great.
That was a great time.
You want to know the best Thanksgiving I've ever had in my life?
Tell us.
I was about maybe 11. And I remember my mom was up all night. She was tired. And we cooked all this food. And we drove down to DC at your pop's house, right? Yeah. And it was by far, I mean, going out, because here's the thing, y'all don't realize, I'm a city dude. Uncle Al lived where there was grass. You know what I mean? Like he had a place, and I never forget it. We went to the basement, and you could go out the back door.
Yep.
And it was a balcony above you where you could walk out, but you could go under it. And it was grass, and we was just running for no reason. And Uncle Al, on that Thanksgiving, I'll never forget, Uncle Alfred made a record of us talking. I never forget it. He could make records, like he could make records.
Wow.
And he made a record of people talking, like the family get in there and we were talking and I was like, wow, he's making a record, like a real record. And I mean, it blew my mind. Like it was one of the fun activities. Now, what's crazy is we brought the food down. And then my mom and them packed the food up and took it back to Philly. I was like, why didn't y'all leave the food? Like, what in the world are y'all doing? It was the craziest, but it was by far the best Thanksgiving I've ever had. Because anytime you can get an opportunity, because I would see, it's very rare that it's very rare that Al and Greg and me and Roddy are all in the same place at the same time.
That's true.
First cousins.
Now, we interact. All the time. Like I'll be with Greg, I'll be with, Greg, but we're not all at the same time. And this Thanksgiving gives you an opportunity to have everybody there. So it was awesome. It was awesome, man.
Well, let's fast forward to 2012, man. 2012, we decided we were trying to really recreate, in my mind, what we had done in 12-10. And we came down to your place in Carolina, man. And that was
grass now.
And that's what I'm saying. We were talking about grass now and going out in the yard, man. That was fun. That was fun. It brought back that feeling, man, that we had, back in the 80s and everything.
Something interesting? That is the first time we all have been together. All of us. That wasn't a funeral. That's what's crazy. It was the first time when, like, you saw Little Rob. And Little Rob in the same place as Jayné, our cousins. And it was like it started where I was like, yo, we got to interact more as cousins. And it started that. And it was great. And that was an experience. That was like the funnest I've had in a long time.
I mean, from the food to the kids, and now, I mean, everything is shifting because now we're parents now. And now our kids were there. Having a chance to kind of do it for them, kind of pass it on for them. They were in the back raking leaves. We were in there doing that after dinner. I think, we had some fun, did some dancing. And,
Show some, and I think our kids remember going to your house now. So it's kind of like next generation. Like that's one of their favorites.
I mean, it was wonderful. I mean, like anytime I get the opportunity to hang with family, I think that it was innate in us to be family and have a family bond, but it really feels like home when you're around any family. And it's funny because anytime that you're around somebody, you could be in California and it'll still like you're sitting in 12-10. And that's the funny part. You could be, hey, let's go to Europe, and we'll go to Europe and we'll sit around like we were in 12-10. And it brought us together. And then I realized growing up and being older that a lot of people don't have that. And that's very unique. But I'm thankful now that I had the experience to hang with my cousins,
Absolutely. And then you kicked it off. We started doing a cousins reunion, which was super fun. That was awesome. It was like all the first cousins. So we got like from Texas, Philly, North Carolina, Florida. Everybody descended. Georgia. That was amazing. The first one was in Virginia. It was so well planned. First of all, Dwayne had it like planned to the hill. We did scavenger hunt. We took a ferry ride. That was awesome. That was Williamsburg area. That was awesome.
That was amazing. And then we went to Atlanta for the next one. Which was good. We had more people on board. Still had fun. And enjoyed ourselves. Hey, Dwayne, man, this has been great, man.
Man, family is. I have found now something I learned. I was teaching Sabbath school maybe about a month ago, and what I found out is, just because they are relatives doesn't mean that they're family.
Okay.
And some of your relatives you may not mess with, because they're just relatives. But my family is like my relatives, they're my family. You know, like you make your own family, but I didn't have to make it. You know, I was given a gift of having good family, and that was like awesome. You know, it's awesome. So anytime we could get together, we're starting to plan another one. This unfortunate COVID situation that we're in delayed our family gathering of cousins. And you know, if you're listening to the podcast, I implore you, you know, have your kids meet their cousins.
Yeah,
it's very important. They should eat they're not growing up with them. They should at least meet them. Have a cousins read. You know, have a, you know, if nobody starts it, you start it. You start the cousins reunion so that they can get together, and you'll find out that you'll laugh a lot more.
Yes.
Laugh a lot more because of it. So, I mean, if I get the opportunity to see any of my cousins, you know, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, especially my favorite cousin Scooter and his wife. You know, it's
well,
funny
we see
because
common threads when we get together, which is I think is so amazing. Like you see common threads, you see things that you do that are similar, and like you're saying, I mean, like just the dancing, the playing the games. It really does make for great bonding, and I appreciate you kicking it off for us. And so he's somebody who puts he's a man of his word, so he's imploring us to do it, but he did it for our family. So we really appreciate it.
All right, Dwayne, man, appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming on.
He said, "Hey."
I will. She's in there doing it. All right, have a good one.
Okay.
All right, take care, man. Love you, man.
Love you. Bye.
All right. Well, Dwayne's our first guest and on the podcast and talked about just a whole lot of things. Now, I know you grew up going to Johnstown sometimes for Thanksgiving.
111 Delaware. Yeah. So we had some similar I mean, that was just awesome because that's my dad's hometown. My grandma, we always called her Nene.
Okay.
And so everyone called her Nene's, whether, you know, it was friends or family. And so she would put out a spread. All the aunts would bring over food. So we had food for days. And it was just always a lot of fun playing games. She had a basement that we were all a little scared of. We had a big uncle who at the time just seemed larger than life, Uncle Mike. And he would play games and like lock the door and lock us down there and different things. It was always a lot of fun. There was a little narrow like staircase you had to go up, and then there was an attic up top, and finding where you were going to sleep and how all that was going to work out was always an adventure. It was just kind of make it up. You kind of make it as you go. And that's what made it so much fun though. It was just super relaxed and just, you know, it just kind of just flowed. It was, you know, those were good times. So we'll have to go down memory lane with some of those folks at some point too.
Absolutely. We'll definitely do that. All right. We're bringing in another guest at this time.
Hey,
Mr. Jonathan A. Johnson.
Hey,
what's going on, man?
What's going on? Happy Turkey Day, Turkey Day, and
happy Turkey Day, happy Turkey Day. As we get ready for the Festivus for the rest of us.
Oh yes,
that's coming on, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Filled with turkey meat and stuffing and yams and green bean casserole and all types of things.
Okay. Did you put it down? Did you make some? Did you cook?
I assisted with the turkey.
Okay, all right, we'll give it. That's about right. Now Val can cook. This is your younger brother, Jonathan. He can throw down. So I was wondering if he put it down for us, but you know, it's nice to be able to assist. It's always good to be able to assist.
I made the cranberry relish today. That's the main thing I made today.
Okay,
that kind of goes with what Dwayne is saying because your mom makes great cranberry relish, and he was just saying that like most of like the family favorites, someone else has picked up. So he's picked up. Yeah. So that's definitely one. Okay, cool. I tried to do your mom's dressing. It wasn't quite there.
No, she did a great job.
But it was great. It was a good try.
And the attempt counts. That's all that counts.
Yeah. So we going down memory lane. You guys have favorite memories?
Well, we were talking earlier about the first Thanksgiving at our house that we hosted, and you were there. For that one, and we went on the table one. I was talking about that a couple of minutes ago, trying to get a table so that we could everybody feel comfortable. cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember me and you went out. We went searching somewhere. Went to a couple stores. Then we and just had to go search for them.
Yeah. I think we ended up at Lowe's.
Yeah, someplace like that.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, on the home front, we're like pensive, like, where are they? Where are they? And he's like, wait and hold up. It was like, oh my goodness.
Good things take time.
Good things take time. They do. And it did all work out. And at the end of the day, if you have a plate, you'll find a place.
Yeah.
Like it's not deep, but we'll make it. Yeah.
That's true.
So that's one.
So give us a favorite Thanksgiving memory of yours.
Favorite Thanksgiving memory. I don't remember what year it was. It was Thanksgiving at our house in Maryland, and everybody on the Johnson side was down at our house. And I think it was Daddy. He was leading out and reading a scripture, like everybody's ready to eat, and he was saying, "Repeat after me, for the Lord is good." And Aunt Jackie every time was, "That's right, the Lord is good." And
so that dragged it out.
Right. Just waiting to get to the end so she just start eating. So that's one of my favorite ones. And I think I guess all the Thanksgivings that we used to have in Philly, in South Philly, at the house, at Grandma's house there. So those memories. And I have one of my, I won't say it's a memory, but always seeing, there were certain things that you saw at Thanksgiving. One would be the carrot casserole, the carrot salad with the raisins in it.
Yes. Oh yes,
that was
it would get milky.
Yes, nasty, real nasty. Ugh, I never. Yes. I got turned off just by looking at it, so I never tried it. And two, ambrosia at the house.
Yes. Yeah.
And also Kool-Aid with the orange slices in it.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
Those are my favorite memories there. But also,
we were just talking with Dwayne about some of those things, and it's just like to me, it's just like a space and time that is just there. You just kind of, you had to be there, but you're almost glad that you were there. Type of thing. It's really not duplicated. All those people, and you think all of those people grew up in that house. And so, and also when we go to California and we see the house where Jayné's mom grew up. 11 children, 2 parents.
Wow.
One house.
Yeah, it's like a boys' room and a girls' room.
Yeah.
It's like, there was no private space.
Well, you also got to remember, it wasn't just us as a family. It was all the other people that would come along.
Everybody else.
Family and
yeah, and there was always a friend.
Right. Yeah. You had Jimmy and and Miss Jackie and all of them that would come over. So it was always somebody else, and that is just kind of true. It's kind of always been an open door, and you kind of expect to see other people in one way, form, or fashion or another. And my aunts have really been great about doing that. That's and true. Inviting other people,
looking out
out for people. Then
I got another memory. When Dwayne got that big old arcade thing in the house, like that was crazy. I was like, how did he get this thing in here?
I should have talked to him about that. Yeah. That was crazy. Dwayne, actually, there was a what was it? Was it a place that was going out of business? And he was driving a truck at that time.
Okay.
And working. And they were getting rid of this like Pac-Man.
Oh my, that was a favorite.
Yeah. And they said, if you can get it out of here, you can have it.
Wow.
And
it was huge.
And brought it to the house.
Oh, that's cool. Wow.
Yeah.
He's so resourceful like that. That's like not surprising.
Yeah, that's
if it would happen, it would happen for Dwayne.
Yeah.
Pac-Man was all the rage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's coming back around too.
It is.
But yeah.
It is.
That's cool. So your family plays a lot of games. You guys have like favorite games or traditions you used to do like Thanksgiving weekend?
We went through ebbs and flows because we went through times when we played a whole lot of games. Then times we didn't. We used to play Salty and think like that a lot. Then kind of went through a phase where we didn't. Then I guess about the time we got married, for whatever reason, we started playing dominoes and chicken foot.
Yeah. But Jonathan's always, you're good at like Jenga. You're good at games though.
I like playing games.
Scrabble.
Yeah, Scrabble. Well, no, that's mom's game. I like I like Sorry and all that kind of stuff. Uno and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so games you can talk trash in.
Okay. Yeah.
Talk trash and win.
We have to get our kids. They're doing this new like Uno out and like changing the rules on us. So we have to go back old school. We're like,
the Uno games. Uno is like changing all the time. It's like something different.
Right. It's always going, always going. Well, hey man, good to talk to you. Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for stopping by to share a couple of moments and memories.
Yes.
And
he's the first of the fabulous four.
First of the core four to be a guest on the podcast and everything.
They say the first shall be last and the last shall be first.
Well, hey, last shall be first. What's the score of the game?
Huh?
What's the score of the game?
I have no idea. I need to go check myself. Last time I saw it was 20-16 or something like that.
The Cowboys must be losing. That's why he's saying that.
Exactly.
Things can change.
It's not
all right,
over,
man.
it's over.
All right.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
Yep.
All right, take care. Love you.
See y'all. Love y'all too.
All right, love you. Yay! This has been great.
Yeah, really good, really good. So we've had our Thanksgiving memories. Another one, real quick, as we get ready to go. Thank everybody again for listening, for tuning in. Those who are watching live, you can continue to share. And hey, we got.
It's our girl.
Hey, it's
Hi,
Evelyn.
That's my favorite. Yay!
Absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving
Yes.
to the Goodman family. So good to know that they're there and they're listening and watching.
Our Chiefs fans.
Hey, this was a good year. Hey, you all have a good reason to be thankful because of the Chiefs this year.
That's right.
Winning the Super Bowl, first time in 50 years.
That's right.
So first time in 50 years.
But they're winners.
Okay, how many times has the Skins won?
Oh, we're not going there.
Oh, okay. 3 times you said? Okay.
Yes. Oh, it's Keith too.
Hey, Keith, what's going on, bro? Good.
So we've had people from our wedding.
Yes.
Keith and Evelyn been there from the beginning.
From the very
children growing together.
Very beginning.
Yes.
Keith and Evelyn, we have been to the hospital when all of our children were born.
That's right.
Keith was one of my groomsmen. Evelyn sang.
Yes.
The featured soloist for our wedding. So it's been good. So we've just had some great memories. I'm gonna see if we can get the Goodmans on here in a second.
I'm thinking of our best Thanksgiving though. Can we end on the good note? I was thinking about the time when we went to the Thanksgiving parade.
Oh, yes.
We went to the Macy's Thanksgiving parade, which had always been my grandmother always watched the parade. My mom always watched the parade. I used to get a little tired of the parade. And I wasn't really, as a kid, it just seemed like it would just go on. And I would keep looking for Snoopy. And then once I saw him, I was just kind of like, I would get a little tired of it. But as I got older, it started to bring back those good memories. Yes. So like those fuzzy, warm memories. And so I wanted to, like, I don't know. I think to me, it would be so much more exciting if you saw the parade in person.
Yeah.
So we were close enough to see it. And so we took our children. And like the weather was amazing. We got down, like you maneuvered. I mean, you're really great at like we said, Rand McNally. Yeah, you can get through, map out things. And so you got us down to like where almost like the risers.
Listen, here's the thing. One of the things we've tried to do, I haven't been perfect at it, but just take advantage of what we have in the area where we're living. Going to New York is just a train ride away. So we said, hey, we're going to do it. We're going to go see the parade. We've been watching it every year. And so here's an opportunity for us to go. And so we decided to go. Jayné said, now let's just do this. Jayné, again, I'm married to the GOAT, y'all. I'm married to the GOAT, undisputed, no doubt about it. The GOAT, she had stuff for us just in case it got cold, warm drinks. We had food. Again, we got up early because we wanted to make sure that we got there on time, that we got in there. Let me tell you, it was literally, we expected to be kind of run over with people, but it was kind of smooth.
Yes,
getting in there, and even as
New York smooth.
Yeah, New York smooth. And even as we got into New York City and got down to where we were going, it was nice and easy. And we got there right on the parade route, like literally right on the route. We could see the indentation in the cheeks of the people who were passing by.
It was awesome. It was amazing. And then what we were really surprised by is I think when we look at the televised parade, they're at a certain place so that the parade itself, depending on where you're on the route, the parade ends earlier than the televised portion of the parade, because often they're further down. So the floats passed us earlier than they did the TV stands. So we were back home by 1 o'clock.
We were back home by 1 o'clock, 1:30.
Yeah, so your sister came down from another part of New York and met us, and we were able to have dinner relatively early. So that was amazing to be able to get all that in one day. So we kind of cooked and had things ready before, and then we're able to come back from the parade and eat and hang out. So that was one of my favorites. I feel like we really were a part of like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, and then able to enjoy family. And
then the next year we decided to go to the balloon inflation. The day before, they have a balloon inflation that is where you can literally go, and right there on the streets, you can see every balloon that's walking down the street as they are literally pouring air into it to try and get it going.
And then we tried the parade again, but we did not have as much success. We were further back. It was a little colder. So the first time
we had a complete experience.
Yes, so we did. But we learned about the balloon inflation, which was really great that year. So that's one of my favorites.
Well, Jayné, we have another guest.
Yay!
That is coming in at this moment. Hey! We've got our great friends, the Goodmans. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving.
How y'all doing?
Hey guys.
We're doing all right.
Sorry about the backlighting. We weren't ready to be on camera like y'all.
No problem. No problem. We know it's you.
Yeah.
So how was everything? Dinner's done?
Oh my goodness.
Evelyn cooked up a storm today.
All right.
Dinner is, it's amazing how you cook because you want to eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the point.
Right.
I mean, you do all of this because you want to eat. So, I mean, and I purposely did, I ate like a little breakfast, but I purposely didn't eat so that I would be motivated to cook so I could really eat later.
Right. Okay. I know you threw down.
She threw down. We have collard greens, green beans, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, vegetarian Swiss steak, sweet potato souffle.
Hey.
She did it.
Did you bake anything, Keith? Because you can bake.
Oh, he's great. He did the turkey. It's really nice.
Okay.
He did apple pie with pear this time. He put pear in it this time.
Nice.
And a sweet potato pie. In fact, I got to get it out of the oven in about 2 minutes.
Okay. Yes.
Well, he doesn't mean cake now.
He does.
That pound cake. Oh my goodness, man.
Yes.
My kids are talking about that lemon cake you made. They're not even big cake eaters, but they were like, "Ooh, that cake Uncle Keith made." They
still remember that?
Wow.
That's amazing. Yeah, he's a baker for sure.
One of my favorite memories is the first time I ever had fresh peach ice cream.
Yes.
Was at Keith's parents' house.
Yes.
So they're, to me, I think of them as from scratch. Like their cakes are from scratch, the food is from scratch, and the peaches were like local.
Yeah.
So everything was so fresh. That's one of my favorite memories. So
and
that was his parents' house in Delaware?
Yes. In Delaware. Yeah.
And one of our first Thanksgivings in Delaware, we went over your parents' house. I think Fred and Anita were in town that year. Janae's mom was with us.
Yes.
As well that year. And it was on a Sabbath dinner, so we had a great time then.
Yeah.
Guys, there's something crazy going on with our sound. I don't know if it's my internet connection or what. Do we sound okay to you?
You're good.
Oh, it sounds great.
Yeah.
Oh, we do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man.
So I was thinking about all the places that we've lived are similar. We were talking about being in Michigan and how we spent our first Thanksgiving in Western Michigan. So we've lived in that area together. We were talking about the Philly area. You guys have lived in the Philly area.
Yay.
We were just talking about the Houston Texans with the game.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, we've had
It is. It's so cool.
And you guys, this first episode, All Roads Lead to Delaware. That's our all-time favorite Thanksgiving spot.
Okay.
I mean,
What do you know about that?
Well, just I don't know, something about Delaware. It's so quaint and cozy, and I just think about mom and pop out their little room, and when you walk in, you just I don't know. It's just I mean, we had some really great years there. I think we didn't take it for granted, but it was a time in my life where we had family close by because we've never lived with family in the same city, so that was like the closest we got to that.
Okay.
So that was I mean, Delaware was just amazing. It was just mom would always make her what's those little patties?
Oh, cottage cheese.
Her cottage cheese patties. Cheryl, oh my goodness. We just tried to call Cheryl actually because she makes the best turkey in the world. She has like a rotisserie.
Okay.
And she's amazing. And she always makes like some different dish. And it's just, I mean, the greatest memories. The greatest memories.
Awesome.
We had my cousin Dwayne on earlier, and we were talking about memories growing up at 1210 South 53rd Street in Philadelphia, and some of the things we all used to do there. Are there any memories or traditions that you all had either growing up in Kansas City or growing up in Delaware that kind of really still stick to you even to this day?
In Kansas City, yeah, you know, it's interesting that you would ask that because I just said I never had family in the same city. And the same was true in Kansas City. We grew up and we never had immediate family. So we always had three families that we got together with: the Garnetts, the Dixons, and the McRoys. We usually always, and I remember everybody had their signature dish. Oh my goodness, Big Sparky, Ron Garnett made the best dressing. Oh my goodness, the best ever. He made like this salad. And the craziest thing is Rena made baked beans for Thanksgiving, which I'm sure people don't have, but it was, and I still have those baked beans in my head. I mean, delicious. So that was a highlight of our Thanksgiving in Kansas City.
Ours was always with the Mallorys. Lloyd Mallory, John Mallory, and Geraldine Mallory. Geraldine and I have the same birthday, November 27th.
Yeah.
So we would always celebrate our birthday and Thanksgiving together. So the Mallorys would always be at our house or we'd be at the Mallory's house. So those are sweet memories of Thanksgiving with Lloyd Sr., Lloyd Jr., Diane, and all of them. And also celebrating our birthdays. In fact, Geraldine and I would have the same cake sometimes. They would make my name on half and her name on the other half.
Okay.
Did you feel cheated?
Economical.
Oh yes.
Did you feel cheated or you enjoyed it?
No. They were great cakes. I don't remember the name of the person who made them, but they were great cakes.
Oh, like a homemade nice cake.
They were made by a person who was professional level.
Okay.
Buttercream icing, great cakes. Yeah, good memories.
That's cool. That's really cool. Was there a lot of music? That's like a lot of music in that.
Coincidentally, that was never at the house. But
wow.
Lloyd Sr. always had records. That's my first exposure to the Soul Seekers and all of it was Lloyd Sr. So there was always good music playing, but we didn't necessarily play music when we gathered together. Yeah.
Wow.
Cool.
Wow. Hey, Keith and I talk about all the time. I mean, the years are getting behind us one by one.
Have mercy.
It's amazing just all the memories that we are accumulating, the memories that we're compiling. And they keep on getting better and better. And again, like we said, you guys have been there from the beginning, from jump, through thick and through thin. And hey, it's been a great ride, guys.
Hey,
yay.
We'll be there to the end. We just hope the end doesn't come soon, unless it's Jesus' return.
Right. That's it. That's it.
Amen.
Yes.
Thanks for letting us stop.
No, thanks for coming on.
I love the podcast.
Oh, thanks.
Such a treat. Thanks.
Appreciate it. We'll have you guys on individually and together to talk about more stuff in the future.
Okay,
Definitely.
sounds good.
All right, take care.
Take care. Happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you.
Well, that was full. Oh.
It has. I mean, this has been a great time.
It has. I feel so full.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of great surprises. It's nice to have so much support and just friends, and it feels connected. Because I think one of the things we're saying is that this is, Thanksgiving we're not with people, but it's nice to feel like the warmth of just seeing folks on. At the
and again,
live.
this is all roads lead to. And again, if you listen to episode number 1, we talk about the different things. About the people and the places. So you got a chance to meet a couple of the people on this podcast, this episode, I should say. that have really impacted us along the road of life. Dwayne, Jonathan, Keith, Evelyn are definitely 4 of those people that have. And just seeing how all of the roads of our life have intersected, and we've all kind of gone off and done different things, but they all seem to come back together. And so that's what All Roads Leads to is really all about. And so as we get ready to wrap up for this episode number 4, All Roads Lead to Thanksgiving number 2, I want to remind everybody where you can find us. You can find us on the All Roads Lead to page on Facebook. We are there. I want you to like and share so that we can continue just put good content in the hands of people. Let us know what you think. We are also on Instagram. Thanks to Jaylen J, who has helped us out in a great way with that. We are also on all the podcasting apps. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. We are there. As a matter of fact, as I said earlier, today's episode, part 1, is already up for you to listen to and share as well. So, hey, want to say happy Thanksgiving to cousin Janine. Who is there and watching. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Yes, her mom's the one who makes the pop.
Her mom is the one who makes the roast beef. Yes. And so happy Thanksgiving to you and Alfonso. So good to have everybody who's on. Hope everybody got a chance to take our Twitter poll for what we put up there. And so it's on our Twitter page, All Roads Lead to All Roads Media on Twitter. You can find that right there. So you can go on and take the poll. We have a couple questions for there, and we'll keep that going. I guess, for another little while. But anything else as we close?
No, just want to say thanks so much for joining. Thanks for the support to all of those who have been listening, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We really appreciate you. Again, stay safe out there. Those who are traveling, continue to just do your best, make your best decisions. Again, our thoughts and prayers are with everybody this year, especially those who have lost individuals, who are missing individuals, those who even can't be with family as well. And so we want to again remind you that this is All Roads Lead to with Al and Jayné, and this is the place where we talk about the people, the places, and the passions that have impacted us along the road of life. All right, we'll catch you at our next episode.
Happy holidays.
Happy holiday.